we have to work twice as hard to achieve the same success as a non-native person. And because we have to find a way to go from our world to their world and spend some time there, and then we have to go home back to our world. And that's where the difficulty lies, because we're jumping back and forth. A friend of mine, you might even remember him, Claude. He described it as a river. And he says, early in life, it starts off pretty narrow. You can jump back and forth pretty freely. But as life goes on, he says, it gets wider and it gets more difficult to jump back and forth. And he says, sometimes if you're not careful, you can fall in that river and just get washed away. And that's what happens with a lot of our people. We just get washed away in the system of this dominant system, And so that's the assimilation of us now. But there's some people that don't want to give up who we are. But where do we learn this stuff? And if you look at what, like when I started learning with John, I started going to Manitoulin Island, started going to Shigwinda, That's a 9-hour drive for me, Then we would have to go to Barrie or Ottawa or Sault Ste. Marie and, Thunder Bay. Then we had to go to Alberta to learn what it meant to be an Anishinaabe. Or these people around here, they say, they can go around the corner, go to their church or go to their temple, go to their mosque. It's really easy for them just to, and for us to do ceremonies here, and this is where I meant, it's still against the law to be Indian. We have no land, so if we go on somebody's land or city land, we're trespassers. We have no resources like trees or plants or anything, so if we chop down a tree, we're vandalizing, we're stealing, we're endangering lives, we're breaking all these laws. If we start a fire or go hunting, we're poachers and arsonists. And if we go take rocks from somebody's property again, we're thieves. That's my world. That's the world I live in, because I still practice these ceremonies. Now, I'm supposed to go to work. I'm supposed to bring these ceremonies into a building. I can't smudge in a building. I can't smoke my pipe in a building. I was even threatened by getting fired from an institution because I was smudging. This is the world I have to navigate in now. So and this is their policies. Well, again, what does policies mean? Policy means policing. That's their world. It's policing us. So now when I'm all done in this world, I got to go back to my world. I can smudge at my house. I still can't do a sweat in my backyard or anything, but I can do a little bit of stuff. That's the two worlds. And now they say they want to be inclusive. I don't know what their definition of inclusiveness is, but so far I don't feel included. I do like some of the things we're doing here. Again, it's and they call it academic freedom. I call it living my belief. Like, I'm trying to say, this is okay. I'm trying to demonstrate this is okay.